Hello, everyone. As we know, that Calgary's real estate market has been quite busy, but there are a couple of things that I just wanted to start this video with, and one of them is that the political uncertainty is adding some basically fear in our minds that what will happen, just because we know that the administration in our neighboring country is changing, and even in Canada. We know that in the coming months, when the elections do happen, that there is a big chance that here the government will also change. We see that when we're working with our clients, what will happen if the tariffs start and all that. And just on that part, I just wanted to share my own views that what usually people think, and what usually happens. So I've been in Canada more than 24 years. One thing that I can tell you, yes, there are always ups and downs. We had actually in 2007 or 8 market crash and all that. But one thing that I can tell you is that both countries are really, really dependent on each other. They both need each other. It's not that one can say, okay, you know what, we're out of this partnership. So even though everybody is worried about stuff, I think actually that the market will not just go crazy. I don't think all hell will basically break out. The reason because there's just so much to deal with. It's just not that just the tariffs. Even there are so many things in play that our neighbors need from us. There are so many things, and we need so much stuff from them as well. And it's as really good neighbors, both countries have been helping out for so long, and that is our history here. So the thing is, even though we have that fear in our mind, I really don't think that actually that all hell will break out. It will be like, even there are going to be some changes. Obviously, that's what we are all expecting. But things will still prevail, and it'll be just fine in the near future. Obviously, if it does happen, then we know that it's going to impact basically everything, and that includes our real estate market here as well. But as I mentioned, I really don't think that it will be that bad. Now, the second thing I just wanted to share with you guys is that Alberta, even U-Haul and also Stats Canada basically did their survey, and they were like, more people are moving to Alberta. In 2024, Alberta actually saw more growth than any other province in Canada. We had like more people moving into Alberta. And that's all. U-Haul will always, they use their trucks and everything to monitor that, how many trucks are going into Alberta and how many are going out. So 51.2% were incoming basically, and 42.8 were outgoing. So basically that's the stat U-Haul gave us. But also Stats Canada also said that our population grew by about 4.3% in 2024. Which is quite incredible. The other thing I wanted to mention is that there are a few things that are attracting people to Alberta, and obviously we have our oil and gas sector. On top of that, other big manufacturers are also moving here. But our tech and finance sector has grown quite significantly. So those are the reasons that are people moving here. But the funny part is that I came across some other stats that in Calgary that we pay 2.2% when it comes to a median household that pays actually property taxes, and we only pay 2.2% of our income as property taxes, where it is quite high when we compare it with Toronto and Vancouver. In Toronto, it's about 5.9%, and in Vancouver, it is about 5.6%. But surprisingly, even Edmonton is at 2.9%, and Winnipeg is about at 2.6%. So the median single residential household pays that much of property taxes So obviously our property taxes are quite low. There's one more thing, mostly in Vancouver and Toronto, they also pay, whenever you're buying or selling properties, you also pay some other taxes. But here, our taxes are very low, like to just, whenever a property changes hands, I believe it costs like, maybe between $2,000 to $3,000, basically, that's about it. So now let's get back to the numbers. We know January is one of the slowest months, and I'm really happy to see actually that inventory has started to increase, and that is giving us more choice for our clients that they can purchase. They can really find a home that they really like. And I also wanted to mention that we are expecting another interest rate announcement on January 29th. And we know that our market is very affordable and people are moving here. So we will stay quite busy in 2025. But new listings have started to improve, and sales are actually just following now. So we had 618 new listings that came into the market. There were 70 properties that were back onto the market. 214 properties saw a price decrease. That is quite significant, just because things are usually slow in these months. And then 11 properties saw a price increase. 354 properties went pending. 52 properties were expired. 7 properties were withdrawn, and 112 properties were terminated. And most of those ones will come back into the market. So I really want you guys to pay attention, because our the interest rate announcement is coming up on 29th of January. That is going to be about 10 days from now. And we are, at this moment, we're quite sure that we won't see actually crazy rate cuts as we have seen in 2024. But we're expecting that it would be another quarter of a percent decrease. But we will keep you posted with the news that's coming. And obviously, as we know that even next week is going to be huge. We will see which way the tariffs are going and everything. And that will also actually, I'm sure that Bank of Canada will consider all these things when it comes to making that decision. So if you have any question about real estate, or if you're thinking to buy or sell real estate, please give me a call at 403-689-2345, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you.